Hey, in this video, you are going to discover how to use Seller Assistant for Amazon Wholesale. Now, Seller Assistant is software for Amazon Wholesale and online arbitrage, helps you with product research and generally having your wholesale workflow in one place so you can work on your wholesale business and grow it kind of from one place. And in this video, we're going to show it to you if you're a beginner with the Seller Assistant, how it works, how to start with it, what to expect, and what to look for. And also, if you're a current user, how you can make the most out of it. So you're going to be able to grow your business even in a kind of better way. And we're going to show it to you today with some examples. So hopefully this video will be of use for you. In the description, you're going to find a free trial of Seller Assistant and a coupon code to save some money in case you're just starting with it. And if you're a user, also, I suggest you watching this video, as I mentioned previously, because you'll be able to see how to make the most out of it. Today with us, Oleg Kuzmenkov. He's the founder of Seller Assistant. I'm happy to have Oleg with us on the channel probably for the 5th time or so. We've been recording videos for a few good years, man. I remember recording with you, man, in different locations around the world. And thank you for the value you're providing for our people, man. So yeah, could you introduce yourself? And then we're going to dive into basically the Seller Assistant, and welcome, man.
Yeah, hi. Well, thank you for reminding me to your channel. I appreciate it. And hello, everyone who watch us today. And today I'm going to explain how to use a Seller Assistant for your Amazon wholesale business. And if you're not ready, not using it ready, yet, so consider using it. Uh, I'll explain how a Seller Assistant helps you to discover profitable products, how it helps to analyze them, and how it helps sort them. And what do we do? We trying to connect all the dots, and all the tasks wholesalers have in a single workflow tool. And I know there are a lot of different software that helps people to analyze products, analyze price lists, scan price lists, handle supplier relationships, and there is not any single tool that combine all of them in one place. And that's why we focus on Seller Assistant for wholesalers. Let me show how it works.
Let's go, man. I'll also remind our viewers in the description, I'll add a playlist of all our previous videos together where we dive, for example, into the extension of Seller Assistant for product research and many other things. Actually, we have a bunch of videos. The playlist is in the description.
Seller Assistant is a tool that helps Amazon sellers who do wholesale and online arbitrage to analyze and spot profitable products manually and in bulk. And now we a little bit changed our position for them because we built a complete workflow from analyzing products to your purchase orders. And let me show how it works. So now we focus on discovery stage, analyze stage, and source stage. So what is the discovery? You validate products. You check them. Uh, do some discovery for products. Where to get products? Is like this brand good for selling? Is this seller have interesting products for you, or something like that? Also, we have analyze stage where you analyze products using our tools like Chrome extension or price list analyzer. And also we have some source workflows, which allows you to, store your products, compare your suppliers, find suppliers actually, and create a purchase order and communicate them. So let's dive right in.
Let's go.
Yeah. Uh, the first thing you probably know about Seller Assistant is like it's Chrome extension, and at this point, the Chrome extension cover all your needs on analyzing products. It shows you the current and historical information about product. It shows some codes like UPC, AN codes. It shows sellers who sell those products, prices, average prices, like keep drops, sales estimates, and you can see like some flags, like is it product have variations, is like any is it high risk products, do we have some suspension records on these products, is it Amazon in the buy box, does it is it meltable, oversized, or so. And also it allows you to do some product calculations. For example, you like you can go and like um, for example, you can go and Google products in the Google Shopping and find suppliers like somewhere like 9.99, for example, and you can like add it and calculate your profitability right here. So actually, this is a profitable product. We just found the product that can be, sold for profit, but we need to check if if it's profitable enough to sell on your account. So you can um, analyze products, use our side panel, and check if it's worth selling this product. If it does, you can, if it's worth selling, you can save it to Google Sheets, or you can like, copy URL, save it for your, future use right here, and save this information to Google Sheets. This is our old workflow. Now we are working hard to bring a new workflow to the extension where you save products right to Seller Assistant tool. Actually, it's saved in Seller Assistant, but there is much more, much more possibility to you in the future to manage it. Like we are working hard to bring ability to store different suppliers for a single product. And in the new version of the extension, you'll be allowed to check as many sellers as you want. The extension is not ready yet for that, but in the new version, it will be ready. So in a few weeks, you'll be able to see all the suppliers in one place right here in the extension. But now what you can do, you can click, like you see the brand, and you can click Analyze Brand right here to check the brand, to collect some brand information. You just click Add, and we start analyzing the brand. And once it's analyzed, you'll find all the information about brand in one place, which allows you to decide if you go for this brand, and if you need to, find suppliers for this brand. I'll go back to the Chrome extension, and also we have ability to check seller. For example, I have seller, this one. I can open it with my Seller Assistant extension tool, which shows information about the seller. And this is a list of their products they sell on Amazon. You can, open a product in a side panel, something like that, to do some calculation if needed. But what we offer for wholesalers is like automated tools. Like this workflow extension is for manual research and validation by hands, but only those sellers who see it who use bulk tools. And what we offer is like we offer you to track this seller. You just click here, and we add this seller to tracked sellers and into Seller Spy. Seller Spy is a tool that tracks sellers' inventory, and it shows new and old, like it checks, scans sellers' inventory every day and spot new products they sell on Amazon and spot the product they sold out on Amazon. Let's see how it looks like. I just upload the seller, and they have a list of products. Like, let me show someone else. Like, I'll show you someone. Yeah, the seller have 462 sellers, right?
Yeah, 462
And they
products. Yeah.
products, yeah, correct. and they added and removed some products every day.
Mm.
So, for example, today, few days ago, this seller added few like those products to their inventory, and for you, it can be like a trigger to analyze those products by
Yeah.
yourself, and maybe these products are interesting for you. And if you're a wholesaler, you usually have a list of products that overlaps with different sellers. So your competitors selling the same products, and if you add your competitor to these sellers by tool, you'll spot the products they added recently, and that means either they found a new supplier for them, or they expand their inventory from existing supplier you source to. So it can be like assigned to analyze some products, right?
Mm-hmm.
um, Also, let's go back to the brand analyzer.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, we analyzing the products. The Canberra brand have like 10,000 plus products, so we analyze only those only those 10,000 products. But it's a big brand. The probably it was not good. It wasn't good example to show how solar system works. But if you go for another brand, for example, let's say we analyzed Catan brand,
Mm-hmm.
and Catan brand have like um, 64 products.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Amazon in stock rate, it's 63. So you decide if you go selling this product with Amazon in the buy box. But in other hand, there are only three Amazon sellers in average. So you need to decide if it works for you. And if you decided to go for a specific brand, you can click and find supplier by clicking find supplier right here. This is AI tool that do all the dirty job for you. It goes to Google and Googling different suppliers. It try to combine all the findings in one list, prioritize them, and filter out a noise. And once it build a list of sellers, you'll be able to pick some sellers from the list.
Mm.
For example, you can see like we found Asmadi North America, which is brand owner, uh, Alliance Game Distributors, which is also like seller of these products. And right here you can see their websites. You can go and check them. You also have their address, phone number, emails. You can call them right away,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just add them to your list. And I already have Esmadi North America added to my list. So how it works? I just added this supplier to my list, and I can open the its cart. But all the suppliers lives right here in our supplier section, which is a small CRM which allows you to track your supplier relationships. You can set the status for each supplier. You can open them. You can see the price list you uploaded, how many products they sell, what are the brands they sell, right? Um, they have a price list right here. Uh, some details, like what is the payment method they
Mm.
accept, right? You can set it for you. And also you can set like minimum order value, like 500, and like 1,500 for free shipping order value, which helps you to better understand if your purchase order good enough to qualify for free shipping, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So, what's next? Like, let's say you have a supplier. like you analyze the brand, you find a supplier for it, and you need to analyze products from this brand. To do so, you need to outreach your suppliers and get the price list for them. Once you get the price list, you just upload the price list. You can click like right here and upload the price list, or you can go to price lists. I have a lot of price lists for different sellers right here. You click upload, pick a price list you want to upload. I have one in a demo. Actually, funny thing, like if I open the demo price list, let me show you how it looks like. It's very tricky. Um, this price list have a empty first, like it have a three tabs. First one is just a summary. Second one is a tab with a price list itself, but it contains some, you know, not price list related information at top, like promotion, recent promotion, or something like usually the suppliers add in the top to spot your attention, right? To focus
Mm-hmm.
your attention on it, like announcement, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And second one is like it's not a price list or short price list, something like this. So let's see how our price list analyzer tool handle it. I just pick this price list and upload it. um I just uploaded. Also, I want to add all found products to my product DB inside Seller Assistant to work with those products in the future. So I click add, and I also pick the supplier, right? Asmodee North America right here. It's picked, right? But you can choose another supplier from your supplier list right here. Um, I have some settings, like what is my logistic cost, what is my prep expenses, what is the price I use to calculate your profitability. You're able to choose from current buy box price and average price. I recommend you use average prices because current buy box price is very volatile and you can miss the opportunity or be misled by price spike.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Once you're done with the setting, by the way, you can change them after you upload the price list.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So price list is uploaded. I click next, and now I need to configure the columns I'm going to import. Actually, we import all the columns, but we use only specific columns to calculate your profitability and you know um, match products on Amazon. So what we require from you is identifier, which can be UPC, EIN, or ASIN. We use this identifier to find related products on Amazon. Also, we need a cost of goods or product price from your supplier. We use it to calculate like as a base to calculate the profitability. And also we need a product name, which is will be used for AI matching in the future, and supplier SKU to for your records. So when you create a purchase order, you usually need to provide a supplier SKU to your supplier,
Mm-hmm.
like to make purchasing process much easier for them. So once and to bring this information to the seller assistant tool, we have you have to pick those products, but our tool uses AI to spot those columns and choose the right sheet. For example, as you mentioned before, we have a first sheet with the summary, right? But the tool suggested that the price list itself is on the second tab, and it's also picked right columns right here. In the previous video, before I had AI integrated in the seller assistant, I pick myself each time, like I pick those columns each time by myself. All right, now it's
Mm-hmm.
handled by AI, so it's like takes seconds
Yeah.
to upload the price list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now price list is sent to the system, and the system doing the following. It's extract all the identifiers from the price list and try to match them with products on Amazon. And if it found matching products on Amazon, it's fetch all the information about the products and do some profit calculation. And it works really fast. It depends on how big your price list, but 700 products will be analyzed in less than a minute.
Nice.
Now yeah, you can see the progress bar, and in a minute it will be ready for analysis.
So up until now, if I understand correctly, Oleg, just let me see if kind of we're on the same spot. First, we started from the extension, right? So that means people can use the extension to analyze certain products, see if they're profitable or not. With the extension, we can even quickly like find some supplier ideas. And basically, it's a tool for analysis of potentially good products. And we can do it from within the Amazon search. So if we search for, keywords and through them we'll find products. We can use it on the shops themselves on Amazon. If we have a shop of a seller, we can go onto the shop, use the extension to see how many ASINs it has, if I remember correctly, and other information about that specific shop. And then from the extension, we can go within Seller Assistant kind of dashboard here. With on the left, we have like products, purchase orders, suppliers, warehouses, and within the app itself, we have the workflow. So for example,
Yeah,
we can use the seller spy to track different competitors and their products that are basically being uploaded, well, onto Amazon, I can say. And then, if we're selling similar products, let's say some parts for cars, and we have similar shops, we can quickly see, okay, so there's a new part that they have uploaded for some reason, and maybe it's selling well. Boom, maybe we can source it too. And yeah, then we have, if we then want to source those parts for the car, but we need to know the prices of them, right? So we find the supplier and we get a quote, or actually a price list, I would say. Then we just kind of upload it into the Seller Assistant. And what we're doing now, we're just basically the program is scanning all the products and it's matching them onto Amazon, does it based on
yeah,
the maybe UPC or ASIN, right?
correct, correct. Yeah,
Okay.
and I started with product discovery, but I believe that product analysis is much more interesting thing for wholesalers, because product discovery is like good for newbies who just starting to, who looking for products. But
hmm
if you already, you know, like if you're a wholesaler, you probably done with discovery, right? And you need to analyze 100, even 1,000 products somehow from your supplier price list. And this is why we build and focus on supplier price list analyzer. And we have a price list analyzer right here. Let me open it, and it works like this. And um, actually, it allows you to create a purchase order right away, based on products like we have 20 leads, which match some filters, which have some profitability, etc. And you can create a purchase order, but also you can export the whole analysis as a Google sheet, or like as Excel spreadsheet. But I offer you to do some work right here. First of all, I need to say that notes and likes are synchronized with the Chrome extension, and also product costs goes to extension too. So if I click like on you know on ASIN, I open my Amazon the Amazon, and the extension gets the price list right here from the price list.
hmm
The price goes to the extension right from price list right here. Also, we have some likes, and I can add some notes. Like let me see. Like I have a like right here, and I'll add the note like love this. this product, something like that. And once I update my page, I will get the note right here. Love this product. See?
Yep.
So the tools are synced to each other. So if I put notes here, I see them in the extension. If I have a cost right here, cost of goods right here, it will sync to the extension too. And likes goes here. In the the next release, we're going to sync a tags as well. So you're able to tag products and see tags in the Chrome extension too. But the sheet itself contains like we spot 800 rows and spot 600 ASINs. We need to narrow it down somehow. And let's do it somehow. But before we start, I need to show you something like how does it work? We have a settings as I showed you when we upload the price list. You can change some your settings to recalculate profits. Also, you can adjust columns. For example, you want some columns shown in the front of page. For example, I want my listing restrictions shown in front of the product image right here. Also, I don't want to see like margins. ROI is enough for me, for example. So I turn off the margin. Yeah. And now I'm able to create a new view. Like let me name it somehow. I like Vova. I name it Vova. The view save filters applied, column sortings, and like pagination, like how many products we show, and also we show like column order, which columns we show and in which order, right? I save it. But also we have some potential leads filter, which shows you only only the product that fits some criteria, like only the product that's profitable, right? $2 and more in profit, which have at least 20% of ROI. Maybe I need like set a 50. Yeah, and also like we see only the product that is not sold by Amazon, right? We can turn off hazmat products, turn off meltable products, turn off oversized products, something like that. And in this way, we narrow down our list. Like, okay, 50 is too much. Let's say we have a 20. So now we have a list of 12 products that can be interesting for me, but I'm not sure if I can sell them. And maybe I have some, yeah, like some products have no buy box price. You see, right? They have no buy box price, so they highlight it with yellow. So I want to create a new view. Let's name it Vova short list. And each time I upload any price list, I will be able to apply this view to any price list I have, right? And if we set some criteria we looking for in the products, we don't need to apply those filters each time, right? We can just pick the view and apply it to our spreadsheet. It saves a ton of time. But you're also able to, filter by any product. We have really powerful filters. You can use some different combination that contains this word but does not contain this brand or does not contain this word, like, um, different combinations. So what's next? I have a list and I need to figure out if those products if my Amazon account are eligible for selling those products. can I sell them actually? I pick the products right here and click check restrictions. To be able to do so, you must connect your Amazon seller account to Seller Assistant because we fetch restrictions from your Amazon seller account, right? So what we can see right now, only one product are eligible for selling on my seller account.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tag somehow like I want to set I want to set some tag. Like it's like workflow tag. Let me create a tag for that. It will be um on gating ungating needed, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So and um as you can see, I have ungating needed on this brand,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this one approved for PO, for example.
Mm.
So now I can work with it somehow. So uh, and I can, uh, you know, I can go to my products. By the way, I can go to my products and filter products with tag and where is the tag and getting needed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, those products come from price list analyzer
Mm-hmm.
and they stored in my product DB forever, right?
Mm.
And I can work with them not only from price list analyzer but also with a product DB. Let me go back to price list analyzer. And now I want to create my very first purchase order. I want to add some products to my product DB. I click here and click create purchase order. And now those products are passed to product purchase order builder. And if you analyze products, you probably have some information on like how many products you're going to buy. So you can set some numbers. Let me say I want to buy 10 products of each one, right? Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I create a purchase order, and now my purchase order is created. I have a list of products right here, and I can export this purchase order as a PDF and send it to my supplier, right?
Mm-hmm.
This purchase order have some information. It shows where we ship this data. We get this data from warehouses. It shows what is the name of supplier right here and who create this purchase order.
Mm-hmm.
The purchase order number. You can actually edit the purchase order number. You can pick a different warehouse if you have, and a purchase order owner. But the most important that you have a list of products, and also you have subtotal calculated, like what is the price of the how much money you have to pay for this purchase order. And as I mentioned before, uh to get a free shipping, we need to get 1,500. Remember, we go to the supplier and set some info here,
Yep.
like
Yep.
500 for minimum order value and free shipping for right here.
Mm.
And if we go to purchase orders, we can see this dot, which shows like if we qualify for free shipping or if we qualify for minimum order value. And it's very important because usually suppliers have a minimum order value, and you need to, bring like number of products of specific value to be able to order products from them. Otherwise, they don't going to work with you. So we highlight this information when you build your purchase order. We show how many products you have, what is the minimum order value threshold, what is the free shipping threshold, and you're able to build your purchase order here. And also you can add products like, just searching them somehow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you search products, add them to purchase order and work with them. And if we have those products in our DB, it's highlighted with blue, but this product was never be sold under this specific supplier, so we don't have costs of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can add it. Like, let me add it. And let's say I just going to open this page. We see that we added this product and our supplier is like costs and SKU is 0 right here. We don't know cost yet. But for example, we call to our supplier and they sell like the cost is like $35
Mm-hmm.
and SKU is ABC135, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to our product DB and we have those information, backfilled to our product DB. So that means each time you place order at your supplier and you put current numbers, current prices right here, we track this information in our product DB to show you like most current prices. And for example, if we go to products next time and search for Catan brand, uh, you can see like which price is cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
what is the price is lowest. Like I just you remember I just input like
Yeah.
$35, which is not cheapest price, and in this case we can consider buying from another supplier, which is great and very useful. Yeah, and you can like add some notes buy from different supplier or so. Like you just add some notes and all notes are stored to the product. So each time um, you're going to build a purchase order, you'll be able to see those notes and which is
Mm.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is product DB. It's like our it's a core of our tool, and we created some tools that help you to scan products, like which is price list analyzer. We created a Chrome extension which allows you to analyze products by yourself, but we were missing one last piece. Is like product DB because selling on Amazon is about products and we had everything except products. We have everything, different tools that help analyze products, but we never store this information in a single convenient place. And now we come to product DB, which is like a product DB of every product you touch with seller assistant somehow. Stored in product DB. You analyze product with extension, it's stored
Mm.
in product DB. You
Mm.
analyze product with price list analyzer, it's stored in product DB. You create a purchase order, add the product manually to your purchase order. We backfill our product DB with those products and the information about the products. And it opens many possibilities. For example, you can filter products by supplier and create a purchase order right from here. You can compare different suppliers and prices. You can open the product and see in which purchase order it was involved. What are the suppliers of the products, right? And also we have a history of the product, like when the
Mm.
product was added, like it was added by import from price list analyzer. It was let me show Catan, like actually Catan. The history of the product shows like how it was created, what is the costs what is the initial cost was on creation, what are the SKUs, how the cost was changed,
Mm-hmm.
um, we show all the information and how we work with the products. And also you can, see the purchase orders where these products are involved, like products in this purchase order, we can spot it right here. And for example, at this supplier, we don't have SKU. See, like let me BCD. EFG 456, something like that. And I go to product again, and I see like, I updated my SKUs right here. So, and also I can change default supplier to, analyze products by default from this supplier, or, you can open the price list analyzer and see like we have changed the default supplier. And if you create a purchase order, it will be go to this supplier. And you can compare if it's like lowest one. Next step, we're going to add, it's under development, it's not ready yet, is listings, where you can list products right from purchase order, and SKUs, where you can check all SKUs you have, and shipments. So we synchronize shipments from Amazon and get all the information about products shipped to Amazon. And what's important about shipments is that shipment has extra costs that needs to be allocated on costs of cost of product. Like, why we need SKUs and shipments. Actually, we have a product, and for example, we ordered from Asmadi, North America, right? But we don't get a free shipping right here, and they charge us, for example, $100 per shipment, right? In this case, those $100 must be allocated to all these units. So it's a surplus to your costs. So when you do some analysis, you take into account the actual cost of product at supplier, right? It comes from purchase order. Also, we allocate those costs, shipping costs, to SKU level right here. Also, we get some prep costs and shipment and placement costs from FBA shipments. So in this case, you get the final landed cost at FBA, which allows you to use these numbers for repricers to get some calculations, like more precise calculation to know if it's profitable actually.
Yeah.
And this feature is under development. It works on my like local computer, but it's not published yet, and I hope it will be delivered in the March. So we will connect all the dots, like from sourcing to discovery, source analysis, and sourcing. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions?
Well, so far so good. Again, we're from what I understand, and of course, audience, whoever's here watching and listening, we can always ask in the comment section any questions you have, and I'm gonna make sure we answer them. But now, after we've gotten the price list, we can understand which products are potentially suiting our needs based on what ROI we want from them, etc. Can we sell them or not? And we filter the list, and then we can also all of that is going to be saved in the product database, product DB, as you mentioned, so we can kind of track all our progress and processes in this sense. Like, we can always go back to some product and see all the suppliers for it, what's the changes that occurred, so it can be easier for us to not go kind of confused with all the products that we have. And well, basically that's it, right? This is helping us in one place to organize it all in order not to be disorganized, do all the processes faster so we can get the products faster to Amazon, and the right products, and hopefully the ones that we know are going to suit our needs as a seller, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and moreover, I want to add some notes for online arbitrage sellers. Like,
Please.
what did the usually arbitrage sellers have lead lists, which needs to be updated over time, right? And for example, you build your lead list somehow, like you analyze products and spot products and save them to Google Sheets. And the problem is that that you know prices on Amazon are changed over time and costs are changed over time too. So and the the Excel and Google Sheets is not allows you to update those data over time. And I know people build some automation on top of Google Sheets, for example, but if you have a product stored in a database, you'll be able to send them to analysis right from here and get new products. And like you just pick some, like for example, you're going to order products from specific supplier, right? And you just pick them and send them for, like, we will add these buttons soon, it's not ready yet. You send it to product analysis, and you'll get the price list analyzed like this. And then you see if it's profitable, and you can just go to your supplier catalog and update prices, like set like 31 for example, and see in real time if it's still profitable, because price list analyzer have a current Amazon prices. Here you can able to edit prices in line and find if they still profitable, and you reanalyze product like this, and then you just create a purchase order, and that's it, you're done.
Oh, a little follow-up question. You said it kind of takes the prices from Amazon. How often does it update the price from Amazon?
Yeah,
Just curious.
um it works on demand, so once you
Mm-hmm.
click analyze products, we get
Oh,
prices update for you.
cool, cool. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I know some people like prefer to like run constantly and get notified on if it like profitable.
Mm.
But we take different approach. We
Mm-hmm.
allow you to pick any product from your list and send for reanalysis to get products realized in the moment you just um you just hit the button. By the way, you can reanalyze some, you can just click reanalyze and we will create a new batch for you, like this. I just pick 12
Mm.
products,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
you can reanalyze. Actually, if you have a price list, you can reanalyze it every time. You can pick specific product to reanalyze, or if you online arbitrage seller, you have your spreadsheet with all the data inside. You just can upload it as a price list and use ASIN as identifier, so we don't need to match products for you. You just upload it, and we reanalyze this product and get some get product updated for you.
Mm-hmm. All right, pretty
Yeah.
clear, man.
We have integrations, and we're working hard on bringing N8N integration. I know a lot of people use N8N to automate their business. And if you have a self-hosted N8N, Seller Assistant already in there. In a few weeks, I hope it will be approved by N8N, because we had like one-step approval. We fixed some recommendations and resubmitted it. So I hope it will be available soon. So you'll be able to connect your existing system, maybe spreadsheets, maybe Airtables, I know Trello, or what you use for tracking your products, and you can use Seller Assistant to get some product insights right to your system you use every day. Let me explain prices. If you do wholesale, your peak is business, because business allows you to use our bulk tools and our workflow management tools like purchase orders, supplier warehouses, and also I have Zapier and Make integrations and 8NN coming soon. Also, you get the priority support. If you need only the Chrome extension, pick Pro plan. It's for online arbitrage sellers who need only the extension. But also we allow you to use like a little bit of our powerful tools to to taste it, to understand
Mhm.
if you need them. And maybe, your sales not like you don't have many products to analyze, so you will good enough with 3K product scans per month. Yeah.
And we're now seeing, Oleg, the per year prices. So that's in one
Yeah, sorry.
investment. Yeah, that's all right. So
Yeah,
people can
if
invest.
you pick like, yeah, it's one time investment. You have to pay like 800 or 300 per year if you go for annual price. If you want to pay monthly, uh, you pick like this one.
All right.
You
So
pay like
all right. So in the description, we're gonna have a free trial link, kind of to test it out, and a coupon code that will help save kind of the first billing period. So it's gonna be VOVA 10, so about 10%, which is nice. And it's gonna be an affiliate link, means that if you, the viewer, ever invest in Seller Assistant and work with Oleg and his team, then I'm going to get a little commission from the deal. This does not cost you more, but in this way, we can continue collaborating, creating free content. We don't charge for anything. In this way, this supports the project that I'm building and also supports Oleg's project that he's building. And you hopefully are getting a good tool for yourself so you can grow your own business. So hopefully it's a win-win-win situation. So thank you. But also, Olga, I wanted to ask you, there's Business Plus and Agency. What are these plans? This is for bigger teams. What's the difference between them and business, for example?
Yeah, business plus and agency. Business plus is for people who have a big team, work at scale, and they don't fit our limits. They need to
Mm,
scan products constantly or have a bigger team. And also, main difference, we have a dedicated onboarding, and we work close to bring features they need,
mm,
and you have some priority, and we work with them and listen what they need in our tools. So this is how it works. Usually, we work together to to implement what business needs. And agency is that for it's for businesses who run multiple accounts. And in this case, you can, connect multiple accounts to your seller assistant. Like you can switch between accounts. You can dedicate it customer success manager, and calls with me or my team, where we, help you to run your customers. Actually, it's not for agency, but also it fits not only agency, but
mm.
it fits businesses who have like some. I know that people like how to say that correctly, like people
Mhm.
who run different businesses with different owners. It's like sometimes it happens. So we have like, for example, our customer run their own business and a partnership business, like it's not agency but business with like the with multiple businesses. How to say that? I don't know how to say that. Yeah,
Well,
let's say you have three Amazon accounts, and one is
mhm.
yours, second one is account of your friend, and third one is your, like, customers, for example, and you run all these accounts by yourself. Like, are you agency?
Sounds like it might be an agency or it might be
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah,
call it, right? But I see the idea. It's someone who has multiple, who might need, let's say it this way, if I understand you correctly, who need a lot of usage of Seller Assistant on
yeah, and
heavy
for
amounts of.
different seller accounts.
And on big amounts of scanning, for example, price lists, a lot of price lists, a
Yeah,
lot of products. So maybe business plan is not going to be in this sense enough, but a business plus or agency will be enough, and specifically agencies for someone who has multiple, say, accounts. Are there also
yeah.
add-ons? I recall you had them before. Oh, can you? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we
see that.
have add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if we need like extra seats, like extra user who use the extension or the tool, you can if you're on a pro and you need to check like price list analyzer once, and you don't want to subscribe to business, you can buy add-on for 29.99, which allows you to scan 25,000 UPCs per month, and which is which is usually enough if you have a few price lists like from few suppliers, and it helps you to scale. But if you need two add-ons, consider to upgrade into business plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So again, in the description, I'm going to have a link to free trial, a nice coupon code for Seller Assistant to save 10% on the first kind of billing cycle. Works with the monthly and the yearly plan. So it's good for those who are joining yearly as well to save some money and support kind of what we do here. So thank you. One last question before we wrap up, Oleg. For those users of yours who are staying the longest with you, right? Those brands,
Yeah.
those users, what are their characteristics of their behavior with Seller Assistant, with their business? What do you think?
Um, they work constantly. They consider it like a full-time job. They have a teams and they scan and analyze products all the time. And we have some system assessment where we can see like those people not going to stay along with us because they just don't analyze products enough. And those one it will stay because they invest their efforts in spotting profitable products, and usually we can see it by usage. And if they have high usage, they grow fast. If they have a low usage, they usually don't have any results, unfortunately, and they don't stick longer for the software.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing. And
So
yeah,
yeah.
again.
If
Mhm.
you want to win Amazon game,
Mhm.
you must work hard. You need to dig for profitable products, and one supplier, one price list is not enough. For example, you can send 50 emails, get 10 responses, and only through two like suppliers open your account and send you a price list, and you can analyze them and found that nothing interesting in there, and it can demotivate you. But those who send another 50 or 100 emails get another two,
Yeah.
four, 10 supplier buyer accounts opened.
Yeah.
They analyze 10 more price lists, and they spot finally they spot profitable products and stick with them for longer because it's like wholesale. It's wholesale loves long-term relationships. And once you find your suppliers you can work with, you'll get succeed.
100%, man. Yeah, I agree, man. And I would add on to that is, from what I've seen and what worked for me also, is basically in order not to give up, in a sense, it's good to have certain goals in monetary amount. So if someone is looking to earn X amount of dollars per month, for example, and that's their goal because that goal makes sense to them. For me, it's usually based on the lifestyle that I want. So if I want a certain lifestyle that costs me, let's say, $10,000 a month, for example, which my lifestyle doesn't cost as much, but for example, and I want the vehicle for that to be an Amazon business. So I need to understand how like what steps would I need to take in order to get there? So obviously, if there's that goal, so if you cannot like you can stop at a 50 email sent if you maybe have achieved that goal, and that's nice, but that's a good tangible goal to keep going and sending these emails and hustling, and especially if you understand why you're doing that and to what it will bring you that money. And it's going to be very easy to wake up every day and get back to work because there's something that moves you, that's something that inspires you, maybe because you know that that money will maybe help your family grow or maybe help you travel, etc. Just my thoughts. Hopefully it's going to be useful for those who are starting out, maybe. Of course, those who are already in game, they'll be like, man, we know that, and thank you for listening to me as well. But maybe it's going to be a good reminder for you too, even those who are sharks and killing it already. Why are you doing that? Sometimes if you're kind of losing the spirit, rethink, retune. No, let's go. Olegman, thank you a lot for today. Any last message to the world before we wrap it up, please? if you may, if you wish.
First, I want to say thank you for everyone who watched us today, and I hope it was interesting for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I'll answer all the questions. Also, you can drop us a message in our chat widget on the website, bottom right corner. You just ask any questions, and you can find any interesting information in our help center. We can certainly help you to solve your problems if you don't find what you need. And try Seller Assistant. It's free for 14 days, and we invest hardly on make it to cover it whole workflow uh, as soon as possible. Woven knows a lot of features we don't have a few months ago. Now we have a product DB, purchase orders, price list analyzer, and etc. And all of them are, made to make you succeed on Amazon.
100%, man. Also, kudos to you for building this for how many years? I think you started Seller Assistant 20, remind me, 2017, 18?
2019.
2019, yeah. So that's been 7 years. So for those who are maybe listening to us, and this is when you're building one thing for quite a long time. I mean, well, yeah, it's pretty cool because then there so many things happen, but in I guess in the so many things happen for sure in that amount of time, but the product itself matures in a sense that there's so much data income, if there is, and there is, and it gets improved based on feedback that's incoming, and there's users that are testing it, giving some suggestions. I think it's pretty cool, like long-term perseverance with one thing, and eventually it brings success as well, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
So thanks,
So
Oleg. Keep going. Yeah, man.
yeah,
And let's win, man. Thank you very much.
thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.